Hey, the advocacy project was a really fun experience. So the very first day that I went to pass them out, I was actually talking to my math mentor teacher before I even went to go pass me out. And she heard about it. When I told her about it, she was really excited about it. And so I gave her one copy of it, and then she asked for several more so that she could give them to some of the other teachers there at school. So I ended up giving her several copies to get started. I made 30 copies total. They were 15 sheets, and then I cut each sheet in half to make the little brochure size, the little flyer size that I had designed. So after that, I moved up the street actually, and just kind of randomly chose some preschools and daycares and started stopping in and asking to talk to their director, and explaining who I was and what I was doing and seeing if they would take a flyer. And I didn't have anybody at all who wouldn't take a flyer. And I had a couple different people ask if they could have one for each of their classroom teachers, and they were really excited about it. The whole thing was really well received, and honestly, one of my favorite parts was getting to talk to each of the teachers for a minute, because after I kind of gave my spiel, they would explain like, oh yeah, this is so important to us, or how important it was to them that their classroom teachers knew it, and maybe sometimes they didn't realize it, and how glad they were that I was out talking to people about it, and maybe some of the projects that they knew of. And it was really cool to kind of hear the perspectives of some people who are in the field working every day with kids. So after going to a couple different daycares, I stopped at my husband's school. I know a lot of the teachers there, and I know the administration, and so I was able to get permission to go ahead and give everybody, each of the early elementary people, a little pamphlet. And so I explained it to each one of them, and then went to the administrator of the daycare program that's also there, and asked her to let me leave her with some, and kind of explained to her what I was doing, and everybody was super excited, and it was really fun getting to talk about some of the things that I was excited about. I got to talk to my cousin, who's an art teacher, about it as part of my research, and had her help me edit a final pamphlet before I passed it out. And it was just a whole lot of fun. The whole thing went together really well, and I was really happy with it. Let's see, I only actually gave away 29. I ended up with one left over, and I think I'm going to stick it to the school bulletin board, because I don't have anybody else, unless I just save a copy of it for myself, but I have the soft copies, so I might just stick it to the pin board there at UCO and see if anybody wants to read it there. Maybe it'll be helpful, because there's a lot of teachers walking in and out of that building there. So yeah, I hope you enjoy your trip, and I will see you on Monday.